Cow. How now, brown cow? Hey, everybody, it's Lace. And apparently, I'm in charge of the intro this week. Nikki?
Ta-da!
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Show Me Your Rack. I've been bullied into doing the intro yet again. Nikki and I do this cool thing called Show Me Your Rack. And we come out here and we learn, and I make myself sound silly, and we meet the coolest freaking people who have the coolest stories, coolest collections, coolest racks, that old shindig. So, Nikki, what's going on today? How are you feeling?
I'm good. It's a really awesome Sunday.
It's a great, it's a great Sunday.
Isn't it
It's a great
great?
Sunday. Yeah,
It's 9 o'clock here in Washington. It's 11 there.
AM or PM.
AM.
Without further ado, I don't want to say like the one, the only, because I don't think there's just like one person coming on the show.
No.
So, um, two, no, there's not two. I think there's a potential for a third.
There are
Uh,
3. Yeah.
Three people on the show tonight who are packing some serious heat, and we're super excited to have them on. And without further ado, I present to you the team from Ghost Constrictors.
Hi.
Hey!
Yeah. Hey, everyone.
Hi, guys.
I'm
Welcome.
glad
So-
you made it.
Thanks so much for having
Yeah,
us.
definitely.
We're excited to be here.
You knocked the intro out of the park, I would say. It was
I hate
definitely
when
my
she-
top 10.
I hate when she puts me on the spot. But thank
Yeah.
you.
It's the
Thank you.
only
Top
way
10?
to do it.
Top
Got
10?
it.
What's the
Get it.
worst, what's the worst or the best that could happen? It could go viral. Like a few million people could possibly see you. Like, it's not a huge deal.
He's not wrong.
I mean, you could be on TV for all you know. Like, yeah, it's not a big deal.
Just as long as I don't end up on episode 800,417 quadrillion of ridiculousness, I'll be okay.
That would be funny. You could do your own meme coin then, and then just like do a little quick pump and dump on that, make a few mil. Wouldn't be bad.
A little quick bump and dump.
Yeah, that's what they call it in the stock market. Not inappropriate.
Oh, okay. This is a family show.
True. Which I have mine here.
Yeah. So tell us more. Thanks for joining us, by the way. Super cool to have you on. You might be the youngest contender.
She doesn't have a microphone because she says too many curse words. So if we want to keep it family friendly, Marina doesn't get one.
I love her.
Yep. Just kidding. She's educated, so I wouldn't want her to bore us with all the scientific stuff.
We love the scientific
Oh
stuff.
my goodness.
Yeah.
You are clearly a family that loves each other very much because you are very good
True.
at poking fun at each other.
Word.
Very true. Very true.
Cheers.
Yep, definitely.
All right,
Families
let's talk
that
snakes.
bully each other stay together. That's what they
That's
say.
true.
What are you
Let's
guys
talk
excited
snakes.
for? Yeah.
Oh,
What are
my
you guys
goodness.
excited for this year?
This year, we had a really bad year last year. So having baby snakes again
Yep.
would be.
I have a
Great.
ton you can have.
Oh,
I know.
yes.
Still.
I know. I'm looking.
It's true.
Oh.
Lace, what are you
I'm-
excited about?
I'm excited about getting a hair closer to some of these females that I've been raising up from hatchlings to get to their first breeding season. I think, I've had 2 breeding seasons, and I think this one I'm just kind of focusing on getting everybody ready and creating my direction a little bit better, and I think I'm most excited about like all of my like dark hypo stuff. So
Nice. That's something that like there isn't a ton of like people working in, so that's very exciting.
are you being sarcastic? I feel like everyone's working dark hypo stuff.
No, I don't think so. No, I'm not being sarcastic at all, actually.
Oh,
It's only because you're in that project, so you think everyone's in it. That's like everything. That's like we're working monsoon, and I feel like everyone has one, but me. But no, that's not true. It's only because I'm watching everyone, and I'm like, oh, I'm working that. I want that, and that's what you're seeing, you know. So I feel like not everyone is into darker hypo stuff.
It's the algorithms just bringing me closer to
Yep.
people.
Well, and it's just like the law of attraction. As soon as you go buy a white car, right? Every other car that you see on the street is white, and before that, you didn't even notice a single one. It's just like what you're paying attention to. The universe kind of, you attract what you're thinking of.
That's very, very valid. I think she just won the entire show right there.
I agree. Yep.
So let's rewind. Y'all introduce yourselves. Where are you from? How long you been doing this?
Okay. Yeah. So I'm Zach. I am from Minnesota. Like we're right up by Canada. We're pretty close. Like, you know, I could drive there like tonight if I wanted before midnight.
Same here, but we're from Washington. Look at you.
Hold on. I have to go turn off all my heaters because it's going to be noisy.
You can just go drive and get you some Labatt's.
We could.
Is that what it's called? The beer? The Lablat, something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. It's a Canadian beer.
I don't know. I don't drink.
We don't actually drink.
Or beer.
Me neither.
So I don't know.
Yeah, funny. No, but so from Minnesota, I've been in the reptile industry like professionally since 2016, in like various capacities as far as that goes. But ball pythons, we've had pets. I've had a bunch of just animals. Like we've worked with Leachianus geckos, tegus, a ton of different stuff over the years.
Dang.
But I don't know. It's a long story. Like you guys don't want to be bored by like what all we did.
We actually kind of
do. You made cages too, like,
yeah,
right?
I did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we owned a company manufacturing enclosures. We grew that. Yeah. And then, God, it's a stupid story. So we grew that company and it was really like enjoyable because we had a company we built from nothing, from a 2-star stall garage. And by the time we sold it, we were in like a 7,000 square foot warehouse. You know, we had everything we could really want. We had equipment. But then it was kind of the time was right to sell. So we decided we were going to sell the company because we happened to have bought a house. Our personal residence was from a commercial real estate developer that I formed like a really good friendship with. So then we thought like it would be very smart to get into commercial real estate. And quickly when I started doing that and doing the enclosures, I'm not a person that can spread my time between two things. It's like I'm focused on one thing and that's what's going to get all my attention. And unfortunately, the enclosure company wasn't getting all my attention anymore because it was very much a manufacturing company. So it was boring at the end of the day. You're doing the same thing every day, all day. And it just didn't have enough variety. We weren't doing enough zoos and stuff at that point, because we were just focused on manufacturing. We we're keeping up with the demand. That we made the decision to sell it. Long story short, I did commercial real estate for a couple of years. Basically just got catfished. That's all there was to it. You know, I was promised a whole commercial real estate firm and all this. And then at the end of the day, I think, he's somebody I respect, and money's different for somebody when they have $10 million versus somebody who doesn't. You know, we both look at money much differently. And he doesn't ever need to get paid because he just has all these properties that make him all this money every month. So I went like a little bit over a year without ever getting paid on anything. And I thought, well, it is what it is. I'll put in my dues. But then when I left, he gave me $9,000. And I thought, well, that was the biggest FU to me that I've seen. So that was enough of that. So we wanted to get back into the reptile industry because that's where like I feel personally that I fit in, and where I'm most comfortable is in the reptile world. It's something that I'm like very interested in. And I always like wanted to work with ball pythons. We worked with a ton of different animals. So then I thought, I'm just going to do that. Well, it turns out everyone's in ball pythons, which is cool. I love the competition and all that and kind of the camaraderie that goes with it, because it's not as cutthroat as the enclosure company, where like when we did enclosures, I'm like buying plastic from my competitors' states, so they don't have it during COVID. So they can't build anything. I can, they can't. I'm buying it all. Or this is like everyone's like, hey, I'll sell you this, I'll trade you this snake, and it's way more fun because everyone's like working together, on their own projects, but really it's like kind of a common goal of growing the reptile industry as a whole and bringing it more mainstream, I think, as far as that goes. So for
That
me,
part.
I don't know, it just works.
That part. That's important. Thank you for sharing all of that. But that end was like clickbait.
I think
You
we
guys are
froze.
good. Did you freeze?
Dude.
You're not frozen over here. Are you unfrozen?
We might have
still
froze.
frozen? Oh no.
I don't know, man. For what it's worth, if it makes anyone feel any better, my grandparents fucking sent like millions to a Siberian prince once. True story.
It's like frozen, like a robot noise, though.
You're back.
I
Back.
think you're back.
Are we unfrozen?
We're
we're
back.
back?
Perfect.
We're back.
Well, I'm sure people got
Yay.
the gist of what I was saying, even if we
No,
froze.
we got the whole thing, and then it
no,
froze.
yeah.
It's just like a long, drawn out story that's like, it's kind of irrelevant because, like, honestly, at the end of the day, I think what happened was I was just like, I don't know if you believe in the universe and stuff, and like, I don't like really care on religious perspectives from people. It's nothing to do with that, but I think that I just kind of, I needed to be put in my place, so I needed to be stripped away of all my shit so I could realize what's truly important at the end of the day. Because I was like a textbook workaholic, I would say. There was a long time that I was sleeping at our shop, like working, I'd run the machines at night, sleeping there. So I think it was really a positive to go through this experience to kind of come out a better person, like a better parent, better husband, all that at the end of the day.
Oh, I love that. It's a part of your journey, man. And here you are, absolutely killing it.
Right. Trying to.
I think you're doing just fine.
I would agree.
Yeah, for sure. The website is killer, man. I just was telling Nikki, I said, ASFs overnight, say what?
Oh, you're
I
frozen
I don't know
again.
if it's our internet or you guys' is.
Froze.
Hold on. Just
I
wait.
don't know. I keep thinking I'm just saying terrible jokes.
I think so. That's what
I can hear you though. So like,
You can?
It's weird.
Okay, good. Lace keeps thinking that she keeps saying something, and then as she says it, you guys freeze. And so Lace is like, the dead air is just, we think
yeah,
that we're scaring you.
I think you're back. No. Yep.
Oh, we're
No.
back.
Yeah,
We're
you're
back,
back
we're
for
back.
me.
You're back for
Yeah,
us
you're
too.
frozen for
You were-
sure on my screen. There. Now you're moving again.
You
Okay.
just need to keep moving, so you
I'll
know
just
we're
stop
not
talking.
frozen. Don't sit still.
Yeah.
Right.
Ah.
So, what were you talking about? ASFs or what? I missed the whole.
We were impressed that you can overnight ASFs to people. Frozen
Oh,
ones,
thank
but
you.
That's impressive.
Here you go. That's why the
So
Rose.
before we started our enclosure company, I worked doing international logistics for like 7 years. So I did air freight. That's all I did for all that time. So then I took all of that knowledge and put that into his enclosure company.
And marketing.
I handled all of like the shipping and marketing and everything for that. So yeah, shipping ASFs is easy peasy for me.
Zach, you're in trouble because
Yeah.
these girls run the world.
Oh, I know that, and that's
Well, I
great
guess
because
these-
honestly, like you'll notice a decline in our social media because I quit using it completely. So I honestly am not even really on the internet on my phone anymore, basically, which is annoying. But Rose, like, she hasn't really put a lot into marketing this company, I don't think. But
I would disagree, but whatever. Keep going.
like it's small, like it's not like our last company where the last one I think we had like 30,000 organic visits every month on our website, where this one's like slow, but we haven't put really that much effort into it. So I don't do it. If you're on Instagram, everyone who knows me knows like it's a funny joke. Like my friend Chris Ballinger, who we've been friends for a very long time. He used to text me on Instagram all the time at my last company, like, hey, what's up? How's your day? And for years he would do this, and he didn't know. He never actually was talking to me. I didn't run Instagram
He was talking to me the whole time.
for like years. And then all these people are like, they would email me and be like talking about sports games, and I don't even like sports. or fishing. I don't do any of that really anymore. And they'd be emailing me. I didn't run my emails. Rose did. So they'd be talking to Rose the whole time. And they thought they were talking to me for like, this one guy thought it was 6 years he was talking to me. Wasn't me at all.
Good
This
job,
is a full
Rose.
circle moment. You really did get catfished by your
Yep.
by your lady.
Yep.
And then like people are like sending pictures of like these dead deer that they shot, and like they went on these trips, killing these pigs, and I'm like, oh, super cool, man.
We don't even hunt. I don't want to see that.
That's not my jam. But I was just like, what would Zach say?
I just tell people, wow, like that makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to see your dead animals. I'm sorry. I go to the grocery store. Yeah, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to shoot a deer. I don't really. They taste good, but I don't want to do it.
Rose replying to the boys group chat. Yeah, that's a nice rack, man.
She's in actually. So she's actually in a few of them still. Like especially a couple ball python ones, and in Troy's groups and all that. And it's like most of the time she's the one responding because, like I told Troy and everyone, just text me. I don't have the internet really. I'm not really on there anymore.
He's waiting for the internet fad to, get over with.
Right.
I am too.
Yeah, it sucks. I just noticed I was on my phone too much, and it was like if I'm honest, it was making me stupid. Like
It's draining. It's draining.
yeah. So I was like, oh, I'm done. And then one day, so what pushed me over the edge is I got a phone call about a property. So it was my mom's house down in Florida, which you can't hardly tell she's my mom. And then they called me to see if I wanted to buy my mom's house because she was delinquent on her bills. Well, she's not delinquent on her bills. And how do you even know that I'm related to her? So like, and how'd they get my number? So I was like, nope, that day I was like, I'm done with the iPhone. I'm done with all this data stuff. And then I just went back to like a really stripped down version of Android and nope, nothing on it.
That's
Done with
alarming. It's scary,
They
honestly.
knew everything about like, and I was like, wow. So I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, you pay your taxes or what? Well, she's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, well, why are these people calling me telling me that you're behind? So it was a scammer.
God.
They're good
So
at
I'm not
that.
better enough.
Get a life, scammers.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Golly.
So this is how nice I am, or like passive aggressive, I guess. Sometimes I give them feedback on their scam calls because like they're trying really hard, to feed their family over in whatever country. So I'll be like, hey man, that's not how we talk here. You should probably like fix your English a little.
Dude, there's a lot behind this because if you really need to get back at someone, tank them in a work survey.
Oh, boom. See ya.
Bye. Yeah, joke's on you, bitch. I'd like to leave a survey. Fucker.
Back in the early day, like a long time ago, I had a friend in business, and I will never say who, but there used to be email bombs you could sign people up for that were really annoying. And this individual had a customer that was like super rude to him, like all these problems, signed him up for it. Like it was like things you couldn't imagine were being emailed to this individual from this website. I don't know if they were still married after the end of it. It wasn't anything illegal, but it sure wasn't moral.
I need to know.
I just
need
like
to
how
know where
Rose
to
just
get this
smiles and
information.
smiles and laughs the whole time.
It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
When he called me and like told me he did that, and it was like it was a customer, and I was just like laughing, and I'm like, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I need to know can you hit me up with your plug?
Yeah, it's funny. There's a lot of people you could send them to.
I love it. I love it. So how'd your last season go? How's your next season going?
Yeah, so contrary to what everyone believes, last season was our first season. Everyone thinks I've been doing this for like a long time because I'm very confident. And like I know a lot about the industry and I know a lot of people. So like obviously I had a little bit of a jump start. So last year we did 26 clutches. And then this year we're going to pull back a little bit. So I've only honestly paired, I think probably 10 snakes this year so far, and we still got 2 girls because the way it's going, everything is like so it's a good buyer's market, right? You can buy doubles and triples for nothing right now. So what I would rather focus on for our company vision is this year we're using it just like the rest of last year. I'm only making stuff that I'm willing to keep to further my program. And we're looking forward to 2027 now. So I'm not really thinking about this year. And it's like a lot of the stuff that's just like low end. I'm not going to make it this year because at all the shows we go to, we just haven't been moving it along. And I don't need to sit on that inventory and feed it. And then, at the end of the day, be cheaper at some point to give it away. It would make more sense. So I would rather not do that and like dilute the market more and devalue the animals any more than they already are. Because like funny story, quick sidetrack. So me, Troy, and a couple people, we had a thing at Tinley. We were like, hey, let's write free on one snake. And whoever gets rid of their free snake last has to buy breakfast for everyone. I was like, oh, okay, that's funny. So we put on our label free, a sticker that legitimately said free. And it was like, I don't even know what the snake was.
I think
It was a G-stripe something.
Yeah.
There's a G-stripe posset clown, something like that with like, I don't know, maybe it was pastel and fire. So it wasn't anything crazy, but it was like, I put free on it. It was like 3 hours before somebody even noticed it was free. And then when they did, the first guy who came up, he's like, is that price true? And I said, yeah, it's true. And he's like, what's wrong with it? I said, nothing. You want it? Nope. And he walked off. And I was like, oh, but then luckily a little kid came and she saw it. And I think a family took it, which was really cool. But it was like, and then I joked with Troy. I'm like, man, I can't even give this thing away at this point. Like, that's funny. But long story short, like that's isolated. Like we also sold a bunch of animals there. But it's just kind of funny. Like it's very, very much a buyer's market, I would say. And I'm not cool putting double and triple recessives out there for nothing. I think that's not right.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I
was thinking that exact thought recently, like just how what I planned a couple years back, what they were going for and what ended up happening and what they're going for. Just like you said, at this point, I'm gonna keep the entire clutch to myself.
You might as well. Yep. And you might as well make what you want to make then at that point.
Right. Right. So I couldn't agree with you more there. It's we'll get back.
It'll circle back. It's cyclical. Okay. Like as long as you get this flat, I would say, you have your peaks and valleys. As long as you can maintain a certain level. Right now, we're just in a valley. Because I've watched this market for a very long time, and I think I don't know if it'll be this year, but I think 2026 at some point things will start to turn around a little bit as far as that goes.
I just had a really high idea, but it's gone. But the way that the market fluctuates, you also can think about it and capitalize on the opportunity of when it's down. That's your time to grow. That's your time 100%. To grow.
Yep.
And when it's up, you're ready to go. You're a little bit. That might be the only time you're a little bit ahead of the curve here.
100%. And I think it's really smart. Like especially down, you just sit on what you got and make your triples and your quads. Your hets, and then when it comes back up, you'll be set up to make visuals, and you'll really be poised for a good position. But I think too, and people would probably disagree with me, but I think no-doms will play a bigger role. Moving forward in the future, since everyone is kind of after quads and quints and triples right now, that there's some really cool, there's a lot of stuff that's just being breezed over. I feel like that there's a lot of potential there that, Chris, was it Hernan? Mm-hmm. He makes cool stuff and his just codoms, I think there's definitely, and he sells it, and that's the thing. So I do think there's some potential there for the future versus everyone just doing Desert Ghost, Hypo, Clown, G stripes or whatever, or VPIs,
Yeah. Again, you hit it right on the money. I used to be real down and think if I don't have a recessive in this pairing, what the fuck am I doing?
Right.
But you don't necessarily really always have to. You just made a very, very beautiful point with Chris's stuff.
Oh, I agree. Yep. Yeah, it's super cool stuff. He's doing great stuff. And I think that's kind of where some of our focus lies. And you know what? Honestly, half of the pairings and stuff we talk about, I just let Marina pick.
Go, girl.
She's smart enough. Like, I trust her. And that I think she makes smart decisions. So it's not something that, like, I'm not worried about what she chooses. As long as we're having fun, I don't really care.
That is so dope. So,
Yeah.
are you the one working G-stripe clown there, little lady? You got to pass along what I said. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hand the mic.
I don't know.
Well, what's your favorite project we're working?
I like the panda pies,
Cool.
and I like the exanthic fire pastels a lot. I think those are really pretty.
You've got great taste.
Then I think
Thank
we
you.
should ask Marina what we should look at. Marina, what snakes do you want to show us?
Yeah. Yeah. No, she gets first dibs. Sorry
Pull
about
whatever you
that.
want. Go ahead. Go after whatever you want.
And she already knows, and she's off.
Any snake you want to pull out. I really don't care.
Let's place the bet. Is she grabbing a panda pie?
I don't know. That used to be her favorite, but I know her other favorite one now, and it's not a panda pie.
Surprises.
Yeah, right. Look, yeah, she's going to do that one.
This one's her new favorite.
Yeah.
I love
We gotta
that.
watch
I
it there by the
love that
camera.
she picks these pairings. That is so freaking cool, man. I need to take some tips from her. Hey.
This is
Wilson.
This is Wilson. He's a clown red stripe Wookiee.
Get out of town.
Lonzo, go touch.
What do you like about that combo of jeans?
I really like the clown,
Mhm.
and I think the Wookiee really like adds something to it.
Yeah.
You take the mic and talk.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Teamwork.
What are you gonna pair him with? What's his future?
He's gonna go with our snake Beatrix Bourbon, who's like a het clown leopard banana,
Oh, fun.
which will make krakens.
No, close, but not quite. You're missing a couple genes still. Nope. It'll just make whatever.
Don't remember.
Wait, what would that mean? Black pastel is missing?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but you're going to be halfway there. That leopard.
We're close.
That leopard
We're
will
close.
darken it up. Yeah.
Yep. We're close. Yeah.
That's
we
awesome.
actually like. I like the look of I honestly like the banana combos. I think they're really pretty. So for me, I'll never get mad making a pretty snake. People
Right.
can buy it if they want, but I'm perfectly happy holding back some of our bananas that we have in our whole back rack because they're super orange and they seem to hold their color really well. And they
if
don't
you're
freckle
doing
out.
shows, the bananas are.
Right. Typically, yeah, bananas and pies, but we have one banana that we've had, man, I don't even know. It's been to every show we went to, and it's still just, sitting in the rack, which is
That's
unfortunate.
it's just the universe saying.
Telling me to keep it. Yes.
Yep.
Listen
agree
to
with
the
that.
universe, Zach. Listen to the universe.
But then me and Rose are sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, if I hold all these back, I got to buy more racks. And it's like, we already, we have.
You might as
I
well
don't
just
know.
nip it in the butt and get it done. Just get it damn done.
Right. I got 4 adult racks. So then I got to buy another one. It's like, man, oh man.
It'll fill up. 27,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
It's our year. 27.
Yep. That'll be a good year. Yep. I believe that. I think
That'll
for
be
sure
fun.
I think that'll probably be a really strong year. And every snake is different. So we bought some, like a het monsoon pair from Billy. And I didn't have very high hopes for them going this year. And this was, I don't know when. They came in like August or September or something. I didn't have super high hopes that they would go. And they ended up, the female, she was only 1,100 grams, but when she came here, we just kept an eye on her. And last time I checked her, we paired her with the male, and she was like 30 millimeter follicles. Luckily, I paired her at 20, but
Nice.
it was very interesting how much smaller she was, but I think because of her age, probably.
Yeah.
She was ready to go. Who do you have there?
So
Oh,
first
shoot.
up, we had Red Stripe Wookiee Clown. Gorgeous.
Yep.
I can see why it's her favorite. I need that.
So this is a fun one. Her name's Mitzi. And she's a special yellow belly, het lavender albino, het piebald, and het monsoon.
Oh, hey, Mitzi. Give me a
Yeah,
call, girl.
and we have a male with the same genes, so there's some long shots there, but the future's bright with that. And we're very like heavily invested in monsoon combos for the future for 2026 and 2025, but 2026 we should have some really good shots at triple combos.
I like that side pattern, the real speckly on that. It was really pretty.
Oh, it's so cool.
I love
Pull
it.
out one of
Is that the
lemon.
het monsoon that's breaking it?
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna ask you your thoughts on like a monsoon het influence. Hey, if you're bringing dogs in here, bring some beer. It's the cart. You can move the cart.
Even better. You guys just got to get the beer on the dogs. They could just bring it to
Right.
you. Yeah,
Who's that?
we're good.
Well, freak
You like
the
that one?
mini weenies in the house.
And then we did some pairings this year, and some weird stuff came out. And we still like I'll hold back I think I got 2 or 3 clutches of stuff that's just like, what is it? We don't know still. So we got to wait and see. But this was from maybe that one closer. Maybe not the belly. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
So that was
Girl, tell me what that is.
I don't even know. We don't even know completely. So it was from a
Thank you, honey.
pull out a clown. Go get a clown visual one. It was from a clown Mojave pastel Nala Firo male to a het clown female. And it just like threw out some wild stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, the one that turns really dark. No, not that one. That's a killer clown. I'm gonna go help her. Hang on one sec.
That was wild.
That is. Do you guys name all of them?
Just the ones that we keep, like the
Okay.
ones that are like for sale. Those ones we don't name.
Yes.
I started to like with the first clutch, and then I was like, nope, I can't. I'm gonna run out of names. So,
That's what
and actually, JSA they name theirs too, and so Sheena has like a baby naming book, and I'm like, oh, that's super smart. So then I ordered one too. But yeah, so just all of our collection like that we keep and breed and everything, they all have names because I thought that way it's easier to keep track of like who you're referring to because you end up with like a bunch of pieds or whatever. So.
Oh, coming out with the heat, girl. Wow. All
And
right,
I
Nikki,
think
give your best guesses.
It's a clown.
I think
like
that's
that.
been one of our like Nala Furrow
It is.
projects as well.
Woo.
That's what I love about this show is learning about things. That's the second time we've heard Nala and Furrow.
Yeah.
I have
It's
a
a
little
super-
notepad.
super cool
I
gene.
keep notes.
It's
Oh,
a super
very
cool
cool.
gene that's like not work super heavily.
Yeah.
Here, I don't know if you can see this one.
It isn't worked very heavily.
So this isn't an Alafiro, but this is something like. So this was a cool pairing.
Whoa.
I think that's a instead of being a G stripe cloud, I think it's a Krypton G stripe. So I think we nailed that this year. So that was like a surprise, kind of a fun one.
Nikki, what's Krypton? Pop quiz.
Oh God,
it's the most confusing thing in the world.
I hate this. She knows I hate this. She's doing
Yeah.
it to me on purpose. Okay, hold on.
This is for the
Krypton.
intro.
That's when you take the clown. This is, she's getting me back. That's a clown.
When you take the ick out of the.
Yeah, when you take, you have a saying, and now it's
I
gone.
don't.
When you take the,
I'm fucking with her, but I don't remember my own saying.
she
That's
has a
awesome.
saying, and it worked. When you take
It's basically.
it out of the,
I think
Yeah.
it's
Hate
super
you for-
confusing, but I think you can't have you have the clown gene on one allele and then the Krypton on the other.
Yeah. When the clown comes in, the ick turns on. Is that it?
Yes, that's it. That's your that's your saying. When the clown comes
That's
in,
funny.
the ick turns on.
That's awesome.
I
don't have any cool things.
We'll
We
hang
do. We should have okay, so then another cool pairing that we're waiting on eggs for right now. So there's two that I'm still waiting on eggs for. Would be monsoon visuals, like special monsoons, and then it would be the male Marina Grebteak. He was a spot nose. Oh boy, he's a super henchy spot nose fire, red stripe, desert ghost clown.
Mouthful. Beer, 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 beer.
Yeah, right. And he is. We paired him with one of our double. Well, she's a clown het for Desert Ghost Girls. Yeah. So hopefully we get some more hymns to hatch out because he's very pretty.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
He also sired us
His
quite a few.
nose.
Yeah, he sired us quite a few triples, like triple just hold back stuff hets.
Good job.
Great head
Eddie.
stamp.
Yeah, he's super cool. I got him
Yeah.
as like part of a collection that I bought. No, I think I bought him standalone from another breeder.
How many total like adult breeder holdbacks do you have versus you can throw in the hatchlings if you'd like?
Oh my gosh. If I throw in all the hatchlings, I don't know.
How many snakes are under that roof?
Yeah, I don't know, 300 right now. There's a lot that got to go bye-bye though. But I would say 200 and we probably have 200 that are ours that we're not selling, that like we just
Cool.
hold back. And between breeders, we have 100. I want to say 100 breeders. I don't know how many females. I guess I haven't just sat and counted. We have a lot. Like I wouldn't say like a lot in comparison to some of these other guys, but we do have quite a few. But we don't have anything like over the top crazy currently that's like breeding size for our females right now, because we just bought out so I'm pretty good friends with Joe from JSA. So we bought a bunch of his old retired breeders that he just, it didn't make sense for him to keep them, I don't think, because he's so much further along in the game, that he's doing a lot of triple stuff.
Wait, you're in Minnesota.
Yeah.
How y'all are close then?
Yeah,
If
Joe's
it's the same fella. Yeah.
he used to be
Joe.
15 minutes from me, and now he's like 40 minutes. We moved a little further away.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
So
his wife is awesome. They're
quite a
awesome.
bit. Yeah, so we see him quite a bit. I actually just used to buy the time, and then until we finally got enough to start producing our own, and we still don't have enough. To produce them and sell them. Like, holy yeah, we go through just you think about feeding babies alone. Baby day is 170 weans alone, I think. So it's like every week that adds up.
Yeah,
You guys are
It's
amazing.
It's a lot of rats. Yeah, well, I also dove right into it, and we did buy collections. We bought one from a guy in Florida that turned out to be really smart, because I think I sold 2 snakes from that at collection and paid the whole thing off. So that really
nice.
worked out. And I got a rack, everything, incubator. So that really worked out. But the market, we had plans. It should have, it should have been paid back a little quicker, but that's the way it goes.
Life happens.
That's right. Well, and I don't mind having snakes. They're fun to have. They're so pretty to look at. You forget sometimes when you produce too many what you produced. So ones that, because Marina takes care of most of the babies, we do all the adults. But when we do tub cleanings, water cleanings, she's out here doing the same thing we are with the babies. We're doing the adults. When we do feedings, me and her will split racks, or Rose and her will split racks for the babies, and then the adults I pretty much do.
Let's be honest. She's really the one doing the Lord's work. These hatchlings these days are spicy.
Yep. She has a couple that don't like her. Most of them are really good, but there's a couple vanilla. They're the prettiest. No, the Orange Dream vanilla pies are the prettiest, but they're mean. They're so mean. They're so mean. Somebody they're mean. I don't get it. I don't know how something so small can be so angry. You can show them that one.
So angry.
It's very true. Oh.
Oh, whoa. So what are we looking at, homegirl?
So this one's a asphalt yellow belly het cryptic het desert ghost.
gorgeous. Another mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a few of
Wow.
those. Definitely.
And her name is Charlotte.
Charlotte. Okay.
It
Charlotte
just
seems
seems
like a
so
lady
like
of the night.
yes. It seems so personal or impersonable to just call them numbers. Like, I don't know. I feel weird about it. So it's like I
Nikki and
like
I
when
name
they have
our
them.
snakes as well.
Yeah,
They
because
all
they're
have
like you
names.
care about them. They're animals. You care about them. It'd be like if you
Absolutely.
had dogs and you didn't name them, and it was like, hey, one, hey, two, come over here. Like, it's weird.
Oh, that'd be awful. Yeah, no.
Right.
No, they
Yeah,
have to have names.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
have to.
So, okay, now I have to ask. So, do y'all do like? Are you like me, pen and paper for the meantime, or are you like Nikki? Are you like husbandry pro?
We do both, actually.
Okay, so that is beneficial with husbandry pro. Well, I
It's
guess it's
really
beneficial
stupid
with
though
either, but
for me because I write it down and then put it in Husbandry Pro. So it's like really dumb, actually, the way I do it. But
I
I have to do pen and
if
paper.
I did husbandry pro, which I'm probably about to, there's a gun to my head, but I need to do it. I
Yeah.
want to
See?
do it. It's awesome. I would do
Well,
exactly that. I would, because I'm
I see the
ADHD like
logo on your
hard.
page. So
Yeah.
yeah, the
Oh,
Yeah,
little
there's a
logo
looky
logo
down
there.
to the
right
bottom
here.
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Looky
like
there.
so looky there.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
I
would do
think it's really
exactly that.
good, but I do both. We use a pen and paper when we do feedings because then any refusals we mark on the paper. Then I go to the computer and put it in. And then our breeding plans, we really don't utilize it for breeding plans because I utilize a giant dry erase board for all that. So then
The game plan.
I might
that's
steal
what we
your
do.
husband.
Yep, that's what we do. So we just put it up on a big dry erase board, like a 4x8 one, and then we write out what we want to do, and then kind of what pairings we're doing, and then go from there.
Yeah.
You know what
Side
saves
note,
us with
need
Husbandry
Coco.
Pro? We got
Yep.
a touchscreen laptop. That was a
Oh,
game
that would be really
changer.
handy.
Yep.
Oh, because I
Makes
don't use that.
Husbandry
Yeah.
Pro super easy because you're
Oh
just
my god.
can
Nikki's
type
got
or you
touch
can
screen laptop money.
Yeah, no, it was only
Oh,
like
yeah, right.
$300. They're dirt cheap now. It's amazing.
They really are. Everything is dirt cheap. Now's the time to buy, people.
Yeah, it was
Yep,
Black
true.
Friday. Like I know what we're buying, touchscreen laptop, so I don't have to use my phone anymore to do it.
Yeah, because the
But
phone sucks
26,
for it. It's too
27,
small.
y'all.
Yeah, it does.
And then if I mess up a feeding or something, then on the phone, how do you? It's like a huge pain in the butt for me to like on my phone to go through and go, oh, wrong activity or wrong date because I always run it the next day, and then sometimes I mess up the calendar date when I do an activity. So I'm like, oh shit, I fed them the wrong. So it messes up my feeding schedule. And then
Well,
when
it's
I
because
print,
you've got a flip phone. It's because you've got a flip phone with no socials.
I have it has a camera and stuff. Like I honestly probably would have a flip phone if I didn't need the camera. I need
I believe you.
access to to use that because I do powerlifting outside of snakes. So I have to record my weightlifting to send to my coach and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you can't really do that on the flip phone.
No.
Propping up the
Or
flip
otherwise,
phone might be a little bit of a challenge.
right. Otherwise Rose would be out there or Marina would be recording me with their phones. Then they'd have to send it. So it'd be a pain.
They would purposefully catch all of your powerlifting farts.
Oh, I believe that 100%. It's really
They'd
funny
put you
because
on blast.
sometimes I do like when I do really heavy lifts, sometimes like you're like right in that sweet spot to where
You
the
should.
lights are going out, but you're still moving. So you're not seeing, but you're still lifting, but it's black. Like you don't see anything because you're just like you're exerting so much force. You're just like blacking out. So I have my tiny wife, she'll be standing in front of me to catch me if I fall. And I'm 200 like almost 240 pounds, and she's 110 or 12. So it's kind of comical when you see the size difference. You know, she's down here, I'm up here, and I'm about to lumber over on her, and she's thinking I'm going to catch him, and I'm like, oh, you're going to get squashed. That's what
She
it's
would
like.
save your life if she had to. No,
I know
She
that's
you would
right.
just be there to get help.
Yep. Just
know how
long
this
enough
works.
to call an ambulance.
Yeah. Somebody's got to be
Yep.
there.
Yep.
That's so awesome. How long have y'all been together? And well, I mean, it was you started the snake thing. She's just been like your Jay and Beyonce over there, ride or die.
For sure.
But like
Yep.
did you have any interest in anything reptilian at all before you met this awesome fella?
Like when I was a kid, I had like a turtle that I found and named him Sheldon. And
Love
I
it.
kept him for as long as my mom would let me have this pet turtle. And like we caught salamanders and all that fun stuff as kids. But no, I never thought that this is where life would take me, if I'm honest. But it's been, it's been a fun adventure. We've been together for like 10 years. And so right when we started dating, he got a bearded dragon. And so I would go on my lunch break and feed the bearded dragon because he was like, oh, he has to eat like 3 times a day or whatever to like help him grow big. So I'm like on my lunch break at work feeding him like little roaches and stuff. And I remember my boss teasing me like, what are you doing? Like going to this dude's house feeding his bearded dragon roaches.
I thought it was cool.
But I did.
Heck yeah.
So, and we still have him, little Steven.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then we started our enclosure company and we've been working together ever since.
I love it.
That says a lot. If you can work together and you're still together, look at that.
Yeah, we've worked together,
Story.
I mean, every day for probably 7 years almost.
And you're both still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't fight that much. Like, it's not a big deal. We like you each know your strengths and weaknesses. If it's anything to do with the computer, that's my weakness. And I don't care whose strength it is, but it's not mine.
And if anything heavy has to be lifted, that's
Boom.
his department.
That's what we have
Perfect.
little kids for. We just make Marina lift
Yin
it up.
and yang.
Yeah, y'all are doing all the cool things, and you got someone super, super cool in the back that y'all are like growing up to be an adult, which she's pretty much already there. So
Oh, she basically parents us.
Yeah. She's homeschooled,
Good
which
for
is
you.
really nice. So ever since she was little, I took her to business meetings with me, and then I would ask her like how she would react to bad news, to things like that. And she was always a little bit more harsh than me with like customers or vendors and stuff. But then, so she learned that from a young age.
Girls.
And then we had her this is her first year homeschooled, but she's just like crushing it. She's too smart, so they have to move her up another grade, which is really great because now she can I think start taking college classes.
Not this coming year.
2
the
years.
following
So
year,
she can start college classes at 15, which is like really exciting. And
Girl, you're already ahead of me. I'm 33 damn years old.
she has her own company already. She has her own like Poshmark store where
Heck
she
yeah.
like sells used clothes that she gets from whoever.
Dope.
Like she bugs all our reptile friends like, hey, if you got any clothes, don't throw them out. Give them to me. I'll sell them. And my family. And she does pretty
That's
good
cool.
at that actually. So her summer job was running her own company. I mean, working with us. And then she'll do the snakes one day. It'll be her company. I don't really care. She wants it.
You're like my new favorite, coolest kid ever. Keep on keeping on, sis.
Yeah, and if you've been to any Troy shows, the AARP shows, she usually does the ticket counter and that type of stuff. Helps out there, or the shirt sales.
Can
We're
you
not that
count
cool. We've
back
never made it there
change?
yet.
Oh yeah, she does all that. Yeah, she can do all that.
There you go. If you can count back change, you can do anything. I swear to God.
Yep, I think so.
Especially on the spot when someone's watching you.
Right.
correct.
Under pressure. Speaking
That's how
of
it is.
Speaking of
under
under
pressure,
pressure. Oh, look
Jinx.
at us. Look at this.
do it. Hit the
Look
thing.
at this.
Hit the thing. Hit the thing. What do the kids do? They do the.
There you
That's
go.
it.
There you go.
Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. Let's go. I don't know if you're familiar with the show. If you're not, it's cool, but I like to do what's called lightning round with Lace. And I just give you questions and you got to answer as quickly as possible.
That's
But
perfect.
I want 3 answers for every question. Uno, dos, tres.
Perfect.
So everybody get in close.
We're ready, Marina.
We really need
Get
to hear
ready.
from this. We really need to hear from the star of the show.
You just stand up.
Stand, yeah.
You're the same height as me and you stand.
All right, so here we go. Are you ready?
Ready.
What is your favorite recessive gene?
Mine's monsoon.
Mine is Xanthic.
Cool.
I guess Pied because they took both of mine.
You can
so-
pick the same one.
Okay, then I pick Monsoon.
Yeah. Whatever is your most favorite answer. I love
Actually, you
that.
have to race me to it, otherwise you get the scraps. Now it's a race.
It's a competition now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yep.
Next question, Lace. What is it? I'm ready. I'm watching.
What are your favorite non-recessive or codoms?
Spot nose is mine, probably.
Leopard is my new favorite.
Wookie.
Atta
These are all
girl.
good.
Those are all good.
What do you think is a gene that should be in everything? Every parent should have a little.
Oh boy. Well, that's tough. That's tough because this is a loaded question. Here's what I'm going to say.
I was going to say pastel.
I was just
because
going to do it
I
to
feel
mess with
everybody
everyone.
hates pastel.
Yes. I was just going to do it to talk shit to everyone. Pastel. F everyone.
Well, that's fine because it's already in there anyway.
I know. That's really tough. I just want to, I love the pastel thing because everyone just talks so much shit about it. And to me, it's funny because it's like, it does do like a lot of good and a lot of combos, but it also isn't everything.
All right, we got 3 pastels in a row. That was pretty
No,
fair.
I would really, other people said pastel too?
No, I'm talking about y'all 3.
Oh, I was going to say no one else did. I like black pastel. I think it enhances for sure.
Word.
Still has the word pastel in it.
Does.
Hey, in 2027, you're gonna make it be called Black Pea.
Yeah, I'm going to rename it. I'm actually going to discover my own line of pastel, and I'm going to call it something cooler. So everyone,
Black
watch out
Pea.
for that.
This is Black Pea. Love that. That's so fucking funny, dude.
Oh, that's the best.
What is a gene that you guys don't have but you want?
Oh boy. Ooh.
That's a really tricky one.
I know.
I don't have a visual monsoon. I have
That
like
doesn't count. That
tons of-
doesn't count because you're
tons of
working. It.
hats. Okay. That's okay.
There's
I'm
rules
changing-
now, Lace. You just
Nope,
made
I
that
have-
up.
rules. I'm changing the rules.
I was just gonna say.
Confusion. Nope, I have that.
So we're just documenting this that he can't figure out anything that
No,
he wants
there's
that he
tons.
doesn't already have.
No,
he
there's
doesn't-
so many
He
that I
doesn't have
can't
to
figure
buy
Write
it
it
out.
down.
No, there's
I'm
so
gonna
many
go put
that
it in the
I can't figure
calendar
out.
for you right now.
Yeah,
Right.
there's so many.
Zach.
We'll talk about it on the
Doesn't mean
follow-up
anything.
exam.
Right. That's tough because confusion was one that we didn't have, but then I bought
got
one.
it.
So like
And now it's what you're feeling. Confusion.
very much so. Yes, I agree. I'm just looking around trying to decide.
It's
I know
not a
I can't even
terrible
think of
problem to
because I'm
have.
sure there was like something like within the last week that I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to have, but
Do y'all
I
have
don't remember
Scrambler?
what it was.
Nope. Is it Scrambler the same as Hurricane? People are going to roast me for that if it's not.
No, I get roasted
No.
every week. Don't you dare
That's
say that.
Hurricane, Blitz, and Trick. Scrambler is. I don't know what Scrambler is. Is that the one that's?
the Chris
Chris
Hernan
Hernan.
chaos?
Oh yeah, he uses it.
Taking the world by storm.
Oh, here's one. Shane from Small Town Exotics had a really nice looking calico.
Calico,
Yes.
baby.
His line of
I have
calico.
calico, but I have
Love
calico,
that.
but his was a different. Like his just looked different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So there you go. And
that's
it
a great
was,
answer.
And I think it was calico spelled with a K instead, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Calico, right? Or, like
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
last name from.
Yes. I don't know
Yes.
him, but I met him and he showed it to me and we chatted and I was like, man, that is awesome. So
It's
I definitely
very
wanted
pretty.
one. Yep.
Yeah, Lace needs some calico for sure.
Yep,
What
I
do
agree.
you guys want to be known for?
Oh, just being nice. Like good humans. I don't really care about the snake stuff at the end of the day. To me,
Right.
what this always has been about, even with our enclosure company, was always the next generation and doing what we could to help others, right? So kids would write me notes like needing an enclosure or something, and they were saving up. I would just send them a free one, because I think like if you took time to really try and you wrote me a letter and mailed it to me, like definitely I'm going to reward you. Because in my eyes, if a kid came up to me and was like, hey, can I have this snake? I really wanted, bring it to my school, teach other kids about it. I'd be like, yeah, no problem. Because I really think like keeping this, I don't want to call it industry because that makes it seem so industrial and so commercialized. Keeping this community growing and moving forward to the next generations is more important than anything, I think, for me. So there's not a single gene I would want to be remembered for. It would just be like being a decent human who is always like willing to help anyone or whatever, give advice, anything.
Got us right in feels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
sorry.
Rewind
Sorry,
it
No,
back.
it was a good
I'm not
one.
a
Don't be
scumbag.
Rewind
sorry.
it back. I cried.
Yeah. No,
Damn
actually,
it.
what I want to be known for is just being a scumbag and selling
There you
hats
go.
that aren't hats. I'm just kidding.
Perfect.
Hats. Yeah, take that. No, I truly do like helping people. That's why we got into business.
I mean, that's why he helps the scammers try and improve their sales techniques.
Can't
you
even
know?
be mean to him.
Exactly. He's got a good heart in there.
Can't even be
He's
mean.
also
Send you.
sponsoring 17 Nigerian princesses.
Yeah,
so-
right.
Oh
They
my
couldn't fool me.
God. Tell
They
my
couldn't fool me.
grandparents I said, told you. Oh,
That's awesome.
what do you think is the most slept on gene, or a gene that still has a lot of untapped potential?
Personally, I think calico is a really good one because I haven't seen a lot of dark stuff done with it.
That's true.
I don't
You
know.
and
That's
we're
like
on our way.
that's something that I focus on, and like my thought processes towards that is that I like the dark stuff. Rose, I don't like it as much. Rose really likes it. So people have done tons of dark stuff, but like again, I don't want to bring up Chris Hernan again, but his like black matter stuff is really
it's
cool.
So cool.
Or
You ain't
Fireball
lying.
had something really black too. I don't remember what his was. He wouldn't say what the genetics were or anything, which I get. Like you don't want people to be able to duplicate it necessarily, but that to me was like, I think everyone does pies. I think they're really cool and they serve a purpose, but I want to see like something that's just jet black. We shot for some black snakes this year, and then turned out one of the parents had yellow belly in it, so we ended up with a bunch of white ones. So that was not as
Oh
cool.
man. Those are the mysteries that you don't really want. That's not the surprise you necessarily want.
I'm like cutting eggs, and I'm like, oh, this one's white. Uh-oh. And then the next one, and then the next one. So I got 3 of them. 4.
Oh.
Nope, never mind. I got 4. And
Really
yeah.
grand odds on that one.
Yeah, just the wrong way. We didn't go dark. We went light. So
You
I'm
went
hoping next year it goes the other direction.
It's got to.
Because I don't think we might run that one again this year. I don't know, but it's really tough too. I'm still looking at 3 of the white ones right now.
But again, our algorithms aligned because I'm everything darkness, and here you are.
Yep.
Shit.
That's what we like. That's what we
They're-
like.
They're listening. It's Russia.
Yep. Oh, I agree. It's collusion.
You said it 3 times. It's going to be on my phone here when I get out.
Yep.
Probably. It won't be on mine though, because mine's so
No,
stupid.
it won't be on yours. It won't be on yours.
Nope. Mine's so dumb.
So I always wade through these questions because I'm like, oh, they told us that, so I shouldn't ask that. That
You
makes
can
me
ask
look
it
like a
again. I
big
don't mind.
douchebag. What was the last snake that you actually purchased?
Oh, it was.
Ooh.
Go get it.
Yeah.
You know which one?
I saw her get excited, I think.
She'll get it.
She did. Everything that she gets excited about gets me really excited. You just let her
No.
take over, guys. Just let her take over. She's doing a great job.
Just
She's
remember the
gonna run
genetic.
the company tomorrow.
Definitely.
That thing is not happy with you though. Don't put it by your face.
That's something I would do. Don't put it by your face.
I feel
Bad
like this kid is absolutely fearless. I feel like she's behind the camera and being like, "It's fine. It's fine."
That's what she's doing. That's what she does. Oh, you can't see the
Oh.
colors. Darn it.
So that's a banana confusion yellow belly het clown that we got from JSA.
It's so stripy.
Golly.
It's so tough to see.
Is this
Still, you can
a
tell it's
boy or a
beautiful.
girl?
Oh, that's a male.
Golly, that thing is pretty.
You better go put him back in your own bathroom on you.
I can see why you like that one. Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
forgot what
this
I
one-
meant to ask you.
That's the last one we forgot to buy, or we bought.
That's awesome. That's a good little pickup there.
Yeah, for sure.
So since you're working so heavily in the monsoon, I always ask questions because I like to hear what other people see because I think I have a
Yes.
terrible eye. And then sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, whoa, okay, I was close.
Right.
Like what do you see with you working heavily in monsoon? What do you see with like a monsoon het influence? Because everything that I've seen, I'm like, oh, that's a thing. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing, I think. I don't want to get it, like, I don't know. It's so tough because, like, there's arguments on both sides of the aisle saying that, you know, the head influence you can see is they're comparing, some people compare it to like almost a codom and then you get a super form, right? Which, whatever. I'm not going to get into the weeds in that. But what I would say is you can definitely tell an animal that's het, at least as far as that I can tell. Like I'm not like Billy or Dave Green or somebody who has a million of them who can just like, but just talking to those guys and knowing them, I would say you definitely certainly can tell a head influence from it. But that being said, what if there's another gene in there? Like then it could get definitely tricky, especially on the 50% stuff.
A little convoluted.
Right? It could. But as far as I know, I see it in all of, you go pull out another one. They'll all have alien heads drug up the back. They'll look different. Every one of them is that way that we have.
Are y'all, is monsoon season next season for y'all or the following?
We should have some right. I got a pregnant or a gravid female right now who just shed out. So I don't know. Hopefully she'll have eggs in the next couple weeks. What's this one? I don't know when she shed a few weeks ago.
Nice. Very exciting.
But like this one, this is just like a het monsoon, het pied, het lavender albino. But you can see all the alien heads are like drug up the body here. Just how much different, you know, it does look, especially like right here, this one.
Mm-hmm.
So if that didn't prove out, I'd be very surprised, I guess, just because the only genetics in it are those three things.
It's the best looking normal I ever seen.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. What is normal anymore? We don't even know.
It doesn't even exist, I don't think.
There's no way.
Right? Yeah, I really don't think there is.
Which one, Marina?
But I guess you'd find something that could possibly have it.
Or the orange one?
Oh, sure. Bring that one over.
Not
This is a
one
snake.
snake will ever look the same.
This is one that Marina really likes because this was part of a banana clutch. And it's so short of more of the tail. Get closer. So it was a banana pied clutch, which that's normal. Flip it over so you can see the pattern, though.
I see what you're saying there.
The
Yeah,
snake, the whole,
ringer.
Yeah.
the ringer isn't the weird part. The whole rest of the snake is that orange. See, it's the camera's not picking it up very well, but it's almost
You
like
can see
somebody
it there for a
highlighted.
second.
Yeah.
Somebody highlighted around the whole snake. So I don't know if that's just a
What?
banana influence on it or what, but that's an interesting
That's
one. So
very
we decided
pretty.
we better hang on to it just in case.
Genetics or something else.
Yeah. Or as
Oh, man,
Nikki
it's-
likes to say, if you like it, then you should have put a ringer on it.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. And
Mhm.
so we're really heavily in pied, honestly. That's what we have the most of. So
Cool.
like we're doing a lot of triples with pied stuff. That's like what we're building recessives with. So, but something with genetics is funny is I just found a bald ASF rat. So I got that going for me. So
She's a
hopefully I get
keeper.
another one. Hopefully I get another one and I can start doing some little hairless ASFs. That'd be funny.
Nikki, you have some, don't you? Some little.
I do. So, yes, but ours just all kind of go naked at a certain stage and then they all grow their fur back. They're not bald.
So they're like the weans, they go from their like baby fur to their like adult
Yep.
fur. This one just doesn't have fur really.
That's impressive.
So it doesn't have that issue. It's just like, then we got different morphs too. Like Marina has some all dark ones that she really likes. And then she has some all white ones with little gray specks.
I love those ones. Those ones are my favorite.
Yeah. So we have a whole bunch of them. I think we have about.
Ours are mean.
Oh, ours are all nice.
Ours aren't.
Yeah.
Ours are the devil.
Nope. We take the mean ones if they're mean. Those ones get fed off. That's how we do it. And then the rest of them, you could go in there and pull one out right now. You wouldn't get bit or nothing. They're just not that. It's funny when they're like, they go through a phase, some of them, when they're really like at an immature phase before their adulthood, they'll like, some of the males and females will get on their hind legs and think they're going to fight you or something, which I laugh about.
Yes. Nikki, y'all both have the freaking Mike Tyson, or I guess I should now say Jake Paul. Is a freaking idiot. Y'all have the Jake Paul ASFs.
Yep. But if we find one like that, it gets fed off. Yeah. It just, so all of ours, you can open any tub. So, okay. So on TikTok, Rose just posted my ASFs and it was really mean. Like it's not that mean. I thought it was freaking hilarious. Some dude's like, how do you get your ASFs to sit there? Because you just pull out a tub and they just sit there, right? Ours do. They're not jumping out because they're like pretty chill. And I said, I trained them to sit. So there's a person that's walking around the world that thinks that I trained ASFs to sit. That's like my favorite.
I really do think that too. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I said, I just trained him to sit. Like I just said, it was like no big thing.
People do believe anything they read on the internet.
Yep. So I thought about raising my prices
for your ASFs to make them sit. We just had our local expo, and a gal came up and asked me what fruits and vegetables our ball pythons ate.
Oh, that's easy. Cucumbers. That's it.
Yeah. See, I wish I would have. I am so literal. I just like looked at her and I was like, they eat rats and mice. And she goes, I'm so sorry I asked.
I would have just trolled her. Cherry tomatoes once in a while.
He had left. He was gone. He would have had a great answer like that if he would have run with it. That would have been great.
I'd be like, you're going to have to roll around the cherry tomatoes a little bit, though. You're just going to roll them around a little on the table in front of the snake. Eventually, they'll eat it. Oh, yeah. I would add a heyday with that.
The zucchini and squash, never. Cucumbers.
No. Yes.
They don't like the yellow. They only like the green.
While I am very thoughtful about people, I also like messing with people big time. So that's one of my other joys in life for sure.
I love it. Please don't come for me. I'll cry, laugh.
No. I never would. I never would.
You guys are so fun. I could be here for decades.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all going to any upcoming shows? Can we meet in IRL?
Tinley will be at.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we'll be vending with Epic Style.
Yep.
Hey.
Our bestest friends.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
And then we're going to North Carolina for Troy's show, the AARPE show there.
Yep.
That should be fun.
Cool. Yep, that's in April.
Yep. And then we haven't really planned out much for this year because my lovely wife has a job doing marketing for a large company. So it's a little demanding sometimes. So we went from just like, working together. She works remotely most of the time, but she does have to go in the office. But to where now we're at the point it's like, well, she has to get a job, or one of us does. And my prior work experience is more of the physical type. So I got more of a physical intelligence versus hers.
Have you seen Magic Mike, right? Like same scenario.
Yeah, right. Me and Channing? Oh. Yeah, right. I wish.
Oh, she just told the world you're a stripper.
Fun fact, though, about Channing is I don't even know if I actually can't tell you. I have to wait till we're off air so I can tell you the story.
What? Y'all can both do the helicopter or what?
Oh God.
No, let's just say we have a mutual acquaintance.
Okay. Here we are at the end of the show, and I'm talking about penises just as always.
Every show.
Let's just say I was very lucky to, in my previous company, I met a lot of interesting people, and one of them happened to be friends with Channing and knew him on a pretty good level. And we have some overlapping social circles, let's say.
Oh, I thought I
Not
was
like
cool with
not
my
that
grandma being
overlapping.
Betty
Like
White.
I'll tell you off air because also Drake's involved too. So there's some funny stuff.
I'm Polly Shore.
Also, yes, 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 yes.
Oh my.
I'm like an onion. I just got all these layers. You just got to peel them back and you'll start to find stuff out.
Shrek.
You are
Shrek.
7 degrees of Channing Tatum.
Yep. Yep.
He's just as friendly as Shrek too.
Yep. Definitely. Especially in the mornings. No, but really, last year we did so many shows. This year we just can't because Rose had to get a day job. And it's just like, that's the way it is. That's all right. We're working on big things outside of there. I'm running like the rat portion of the company where we ship all the rodents, do all that. She's doing her marketing. Eventually, her new company should slow down enough or get in enough of a groove that we can pick up marketing for our other companies and kind of start getting that going. Would be really nice. And maybe sell some snakes. Because fun fact, Google doesn't let me sell rats on Google if I have snakes on my store. So don't have any snakes on ghostconstrictors.com.
What?
That's why. Okay.
Yep, they suspended
Damn.
my ads account 3 times. So
You can't
Hell
have
no.
snakes. You have the rats.
so yeah, we don't have snakes on there, just rats. As dumb as
Well,
that
now
is.
we know. Now we know this is the importance
Yeah,
of
we do.
community.
Yep.
By the way, if y'all were wondering,
Yep. This is why you got to grow it. Because I can't, I'm too like putting them on the website. Rose does that. I can put them in a spreadsheet and she just upload all our snakes. But trying to get them sometimes from Husbandry Pro into Morph Market, they don't communicate like, they communicate really well, but I would say they're not the best friends, like trying to port them over. So sometimes my shit gets messed up or somebody does an update on their website. Not naming names, not Husbandry Pro, and then it fucks up all my listings, and then I'm like, this is a hassle. So then I just have 100 snakes sitting here because I don't. This is where somebody who's on basically a fucking flip phone goes.
damn you, flip phone.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit.
So whatever. But yeah, so that's why. So eventually we'll have another website for the snakes. I just don't know what to call it or what to do.
I love
Well,
it.
you're doing great right now.
Seriously.
We can find you on
Trying.
Morph Market. That'd be
Trying.
Yeah, where can everybody find you?
So the snakes are all on Morph Market. All the ASFs are on ghostconstrictors.com.
Instagram.
And we're on Instagram, Ghost Constrictors,
TikTok,
Facebook.
No, fuck Facebook. I don't do that. That's for old people, and I'm not that old.
He just uses a flip phone. He's not Facebook level old. So
here's what I use Facebook for: Facebook Marketplace. That is all. So funny story is like our past company. I had to have a Facebook profile to manage our business on there, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that I was transgender until just like 3 months ago. I was Zach on there, listed right, all pictures of me, but then it was a her, and I didn't know I was selected her. So I flipped it
Rose
back.
got you again, dude.
I just like it was just like, and all those business people like that I was having conversations with probably thought I was the biggest dick because it said that. Like some of them knew me, and they're like, So I'm like, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know it said I was a female.
Rose strikes again, dog. She got you.
Like, man.
It kept
Don't
all the
mess
other
with
girls
Rose.
away. Yep.
But then some ball python people found me on there and started adding me as friends. So now I got a few friends on there. I don't know who found me because it wasn't even my name.
I think Troy was the first one.
Yeah, sneaky Troy.
Yeah.
He'll watch this because he's a good friend, and if he doesn't, well,
he's dead to me.
Looks like we won't go to dinner with him this weekend. Well, since it's Sunday, looks like I wouldn't have went to dinner with him on Saturday.
There you go.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all are going on a Valentine's date or what?
Yep, definitely.
We're thinking about it.
That's another. I'm a week behind. Okay. I'm done keeping up with the dates.
He would probably be I bet he would be my Valentine if I asked him. I'm 100% sure he would be.
Should you take this moment to ask him maybe?
Yeah, Troy, you're out there. You and me,
Shoot your shot.
Valentine's Day. I'll probably lock that in. You know my number.
Wear your tux. Wear your tux.
I don't fit into it. Marina's selling it on Poshmark.
I'm talking about Troy.
Oh, he could wear his best dressed ball shirt. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or he could bust out one of the real suits for once.
Yep.
Might be nice to be taken somewhere nice with a real suit, Troy. Just saying. You'd probably do it for Chris.
That's true.
No, I like. He's a really, really great person. Definitely do anything for anyone, all the people he cares about. So we do have fun together.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
Chris,
nice to have good friends.
And Mark and Krista, even though Krista doesn't work that hard, she probably won't watch this. She'd probably be too busy taking a nap. But yeah, a lot of people. There's so many people to thank, like to come into this community. Like everyone is so welcoming to us, which was really, really nice.
Isn't it the best? It's the best space to be completely you. Bring all your
Right?
craziness, all of
I
your
was just gonna say that.
weirdness. It's
Which
you mentioned in the beginning. It's the community.
right?
Yeah.
I think it's the best one out there for sure by far. Like I said, you wouldn't see this. Used car salesmen aren't doing this type of stuff. They're not networking. No, they're scamming people away from each other. The real estate industry is even grosser. Like, man, they'll sell their own mom. They don't care. Not for me.
Nope.
You guys, this has been a blast. Thank you for showing
Agreed.
us your rack.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you
It was
so
a nice
much.
one.
Yeah.
And all of your viewers can, if they need ASFs, they can get a discount. Just show me, like promo code show me on our website, and it'll hook you up with a discount code.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks so much for having us on here. This
Yeah.
was tons of fun.
Agree.
Nikki,
You're
we
amazing.
made it. Nikki, we
You
made
guys
it.
made it.
Promo code.
You guys made it.
Hey, look, Ma, I made it.
You guys made it. No, it's honestly it's been a ton of fun.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks so much for
We
having
could do
us.
this all the time.
Right?
That'll be cool.
Definitely.
There
Marina,
is
what
a
do you think?
follow-up. It'll happen.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
for
to come
sure.
on the follow up.
Well, then you'll be like, oh, what did you pair this year? And I'll be like, nothing. Or everything.
The funny thing about the follow up is you get to schedule it. So
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. We didn't even talk. You guys should do a series too. Well, we can talk about it after.
well, no,
I don't
now
want
I gotta know right
to
now.
get there and have somebody steal it from you.
Here, I'm clicking the button. Done.
All right.
Yeah. Show me some.
Show me,
Show me some.
show me,
Show me some.
show me,
Show me some.
Show me.
Hey, show me some.
show me,
Show me some.
show me,
Show me some.
show me.